Dominic Monaghan, the beloved actor known for his roles in The Lord of the Rings and Lost, poured out his heart in a touching tribute to Dame Patricia Routledge, describing her as a one-off, a rare and irreplaceable soul, after news broke of her passing at the age of 96. For Monaghan, who shared the screen with Routledge in the BBC crime drama Hetty Wainthropp Investigates, the loss felt deeply personal. The series, which captured the hearts of many, told the story of Hetty, a sharp and spirited woman who, upon turning 60, decided life was far from over and reinvented herself as a private investigator. Monaghan, then a young and eager actor, played her loyal psychic Jeffrey, learning not only about acting but also about kindness, humor, and humility from the legendary star. Appearing on BBC Breakfast, Monaghan's voice carried a mixture of reverence and emotion as he remembered Routledge's unmistakable charm. She was an extremely individual, sharp, incredible personality, kind of a one-off really, he said softly. You don't tend to meet too many people like that, not only on screen, but off-screen as well. She was extremely talented. His words reflected both admiration and affection for a woman who had left a lasting imprint not just on his career, but on his soul. Monaghan reminisced about meeting her when she was already in her late 60s, experienced, wise, and full of grace. By the time I met her, she was probably quite happy to pass over some of the things she had learned about acting, he explained warmly. Things that I've probably taken with me throughout the rest of my career. He also recalled tender moments they shared away from the cameras, memories that painted a picture of two kindred spirits brought together by art and life. Among the memories that stood out most vividly was a serene afternoon in the Peak District. Monaghan recalled how Routledge had recently brought it up during one of their last conversations. She told me she remembered us both watching a lamb being born in the Peak District one afternoon while we were in between shooting, he said, his words tinged with nostalgia. That quiet, almost sacred moment captured the essence of their friendship, a reminder of how genuine bonds can form even amidst the busy hum of filmmaking. When you work with someone for 4 years, you share a lot of experiences, Monaghan reflected. But as a person, she was truly unique. And as an actor, absolutely extraordinary. His words carried the weight of gratitude, admiration, and loss all at once, the kind of heartfelt acknowledgement that only comes from having known someone remarkable. Before the television series that made Hetty Wainthropp Investigates a household name, Patricia Routledge had already given life to the character through BBC Radio 4, narrating Missing Persons by David Cook for Book at Bedtime. The TV adaptation, co-written by Cook and John Bowen, became a charming and beloved success, thanks in large part to Routledge's warmth, wit, and unwavering authenticity. Monaghan shared another poignant story, one that highlighted both Routledge's strength and enduring spirit. Earlier this year, he met her for lunch in London. It was, as he tenderly noted, probably the last kind of outing she took. Despite her frailty, she still radiated grace and humor. She wasn't well, he said, his tone softening. It took her a lot of effort to get there, but she was still able to have a glass of champagne, and we still made each other smile. It was a moment that spoke volumes about Routledge's character, her courage, her elegance, and her unbreakable joy for life. Even in her final days, she remained present, engaged, and full of warmth. Monaghan's eyes glistened as he recalled how she still showed care for those around her. She was still asking about my parents, my family, my brother, he shared. Still happy to give advice and laugh. That lunch became more than just a reunion. It was a farewell wrapped in laughter, compassion, and shared memories. Monaghan's recollection offered a glimpse into the bond they shared, one rooted in deep respect and genuine love. It was clear that for him, Routledge wasn't just a mentor or a co-star. She was a beacon of wisdom and humanity who had left an indelible mark on his journey. Dame Patricia Routledge's passing leaves behind a void in the world of British entertainment, but her spirit continues to shine brightly through those who knew her and those who adored her work. To audiences, she will always be remembered as the delightfully proper Hyacinth Bucket from Keeping Up Appearances and the clever, determined Hetty Wainthropp who proved that life, an adventure, doesn't end at 60. But to Monaghan, she was so much more, a guiding light, a teacher, and a dear friend. His words painted her as a woman of immense intelligence and wit, but also of kindness, someone who never stopped giving of herself to others. In remembering her, he didn't just recall an actress. He celebrated a soul that embraced life fully and inspired everyone around her to do the same. She was one of a kind, he repeated, the words both a tribute and a truth. In that phrase, Monaghan encapsulated everything Patricia Routledge stood for: individuality, brilliance, and a timeless humanity that transcended screens and scripts. As fans and colleagues across the world mourn her loss, Monaghan's heartfelt tribute stands as a tender reminder of her legacy, a legacy built on laughter, wisdom, and compassion. Patricia Routledge may have taken her final bow, but her warmth and spirit continue to echo in the hearts of those who had the privilege of knowing her. And as Monaghan reflected on that final lunch, the clinking of champagne glasses, the quiet smiles, the gentle conversation, one could almost imagine her eyes twinkling with that familiar spark, her laughter still lingering in the air. In that beautiful fleeting moment, two old friends shared not just a meal, but a lifetime of memories, a celebration of life, love, and everything in between. Indeed, as Monaghan so lovingly put it, Patricia Routledge was a one-off. And in that simple, heartfelt phrase lies the essence of her brilliance: unforgettable, unrepeatable, and forever cherished.